G'day, this is Charlie, and I'm coming to you with your daily dose of business inspiration. Topic number 215, purpose in business. I'm not going to cover what purpose in business is or why it's important. I've done that in a previous episode, but I am going to talk about how you might find your purpose in business and how you might apply it. I think that's a really valuable thing to be talking about. I know it's something I've struggled with and I still struggle with. It's not something that I've perfected, and as I grow and change as a person, so too do some of my purpose, or some of my purpose. So too does some of my purpose. There we go. The first thing I want to talk about is how you might find your purpose in business and how you might apply it. One of the ways of doing that is to reflect on your core values and passion. Your business purpose should be an extension of your own core values and passions. That way you can turn up authentically in your business, in everything that you do. And it's also sustainable. And it's sustainable in that you won't burn out trying to be something you aren't, or trying to match ideals that don't match your own. And I know that sounds a bit woo-woo and airy-fairy, but it's so very, very true. So ways that you might action that and do it is to do some self-reflection. Take time to list out your 5 top personal values and passions. Ask yourself how these can influence your business decisions and strategies. It might take you a little while to work it out. You might need to actually workshop it with someone and brainstorm it with someone else and just say, what does this mean to you? And how does this sound to you? Maybe go watch some videos and look at some books and business books about how different people have done things. Look at examples of how people have done things as well. One of the scenarios I can give you that might help you is Sarah, who is a boutique owner, values creativity and community. Her passion is supporting local artists. So creativity, community, and she really wants to help local artists do more. So one of her strategies in her business, one of the things that she decides to do, is to stock her store with handmade products from local artisans. This reflects her values and her passions. I think that's lovely, and I think it's really cool. What she did was she actually wrote herself a purpose statement, and that purpose statement reads, our purpose is to enrich our community by showcasing and supporting local talent through unique and creative products. It's a great statement. Let me read that again. Our purpose is to enrich our community by showcasing and supporting local talent through unique creative products. Fantastic. And I think that then leads me to the quote, when your business or when your work is an expression of your values and passions, it feels less like work and more like a calling. Now, I'm going to underscore that and say, remember that it's business and it is work, and there are going to be some things in our businesses that just feel like work because they're not things we enjoy doing, but they're things that we have to do to be successful. But isn't it nice when that can be balanced with something that feels like you're being called to do it and not just you're doing it just to get through the grind of it? The second thing you can do is identify your unique strengths and contributions. Your business purpose should capitalize on your strengths, the things that you do well. You should be able to turn what you do best into a competitive advantage. I've got a personal anecdote, and the scenario I'm going to give you is very close to my personal anecdote. It just goes a little bit further. One way you can start this process is to write down your top 3 strengths or skills. Consider how these can solve specific problems for your customers. This comes back to everything I talk about when we're talking about business and why we're in business and what we're doing is when we're trying to market, when we're trying to find what our unique selling proposition is, when we're trying to identify what our strengths and contributions are, we need to find out how this solves problems for customers. Really, really important. So the scenario I can give you here is James is a software developer with a knack for simplifying complex problems. Sounds like someone else I know. He decides to create an app that streamlines project management for small businesses, leveraging his strengths in simplifications. The purpose statement that he creates himself is our purpose is to empower small business by simplifying project management, enabling them to focus on growth and innovation. Love it. Absolutely love it. Your strengths can be your superpowers. Use them to make a difference in your business and your customers' lives. So that's a second way that you can find and start to capitalize on your purpose in business. A third point to consider is that you really need to understand and serve your audience needs. And I started on that one in the last bit, didn't I? A meaningful business purpose connects your passions and strengths with the real needs of your audience, creating value that resonates deeply. Now it's a bit woo-woo there, resonates deeply, but it needs to be able to have value that your audience, your target audience, can see and recognize and act on. One way you might be able to do that is to conduct surveys or have conversations with your customers to understand their challenges and desires. Maria runs a catering service. Through customer feedback, she learns that many clients struggle to find healthy yet flavorful meal options. That sounds familiar to me. I like high protein, low carb meals, and oh my goodness, they're hard to find. Often I will take something, deconstruct it, and get rid of all the carbs in it. One thing that Maria does is modifies her menu to focus on nutritious gourmet meals addressing her customers' needs. The purpose statement that Maria creates is our purpose is to provide delicious, healthy meal options that delight and nourish our clients. I love it. It's fantastic. And remember that when you listen to your customers, you find the keys to unlock your business purpose. So there's 3 things that you can start to act on. You can start to use to find your purpose in business and define that to a point that you can then act on it within your business. So let me just quickly recap those for you. The first one is to reflect on your core values and passion and connect them to what your business does. You need to identify your unique strengths and contributions and again, apply them to how you do your business. Help them solve problems for your customers. And finally, you need to know your target audience's needs and you need to serve them. And you take all 3 of those things, tie them together into one really good, succinct purpose statement. What do you guys think? Have you done your purpose statements? Do you know what your business purpose is? Do you know why you are in business? What it is that you do that you can then use to differentiate your business in the marketing and the selling and all the other things that we've got to do in business? Let me know. Leave some comments below wherever you're listening to or watching this. That would be fantastic. If you want to do that, I will respond to comments there. You can come across to Locals, askcharlyleetham.locals.com and join the conversation there, and we can delve. I hate that word. We can dive into it a little deeper, have some back and forths on it, have discussions, which would be great. I'd love to see you across at Locals. Please, please, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so that when I put up my next piece of content, you get a little notification on your phone. I know people get busy and it's really easy to forget that you've got to go and listen to your favorite podcast. So sometimes if that little notification pops up on your phone, you go, oh, I'll just press play and listen to it now, which is what I hope you all do. As always, be well, take care, and tomorrow I will be back with episode 216, Positive Leadership. How cool is that? See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.